impressive! Thank An end befitting a fool like you.
Hello everybody, what is up? It is me, your boy King Geometrik, and we are back with some more Dragon Ball Legends videos. Now guys, we're going to go ahead and hop right into this. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys right off the bat, this is going to be a mix of every, one of my teams and everything. So, because, doing videos where I just, have each team separately, it's fun, but it takes a lot of time. So I figure if I do battles with all my teams, I can kind of, get more videos out instead of having such long breaks in between them. Now, this video is all the way back in November, before, before we really got way too deep. And because that's when the last time I actually did one of these videos was, whenever I stopped with my last videos and everything. So yeah, we're a little bit back and everything. This is back whenever I still had 14-star Bojack, Garlic Jr., and Broly on the team. And as we go further into these, I'm not going to do 2 or 3 hour videos anymore. I'm just kind of stick to the 1 hour format from now on. And it's not because I didn't enjoy the longer videos. It's just because it's really hard to put out, it's hard for me to stay motivated putting commentary out. Even though, I know that those videos were pulling better views, I'll just stick to the 1 hour format for now. If I ever, and I will need more storage if I want to do longer videos, because even though the Pixel has 256 gigs, it's just the big videos, they take up so much storage, it's hard for me to continue to push them out. So, but literally, now we're in the battle. So this is with my movies team. Obviously, we got LF Broly, Garlic Jr., and 14-star Bojack, free-to-play Bojack. And obviously, I'm losing the clashes here. Not doing too great to start out. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Go ahead and tell me in the comments. Like I said, I know it's been a while since I talked in one of the videos. Alright, so now we're getting, I did not get Broly's unique gauge up all the way. Now, recently, now that I've been, because this video is way back before I realized that getting his gauge up, you will see as we get caught up on the videos, because I'm going to try to push out a lot more of these, that way so we can get caught up. You guys will see me getting the unique gauge filled up all the way. Obviously, I did a misclick there with Broly. I didn't want to tap attack, but I ended up doing so. Free to play Bojack and not doing the most damage, even though he's 14-star. He sends in Red Broly. This is where Bojack is going to be able to shine because of type advantage. Even though it looks like Broly's taking type neutral damage, but I think he was. I go into Garlic Jr. just to get some more cards, and then he goes into UI Goku. I go for Garlic Jr. with his green card just to do some hits, and then I start, raining down some more attacks. I go into Broly to have type advantage, but he switches right over to that Goku. So I do some damage with Broly, trying to at least get some hits in, and then I go to Bojack, not enough of the key to keep the combo going. I wait for him to jump, and then I hit him with some blast cards. Bojack not doing any damage. He does his cover change with LF Broly, and then I go for the Rise and Rush since he's going for a blue card. I go for a blue card to try to throw him off since that's just what he was going for. I don't think he guesses this. Bam, doesn't guess. He went for green. My Broly hits his Broly with his ult. Garlic Jr. comes in and just knocks Broly out. And then Bojack does Garlic. Wilson. Sorry, guys. Wilson is trying to go to the kitchen. Go lay down. Alright, so now we got his Broly out of here. That's one less threat we have to deal with. And then I just go in with Bojack. Seems like Bojack was starting to pick up some momentum, but then he goes to UI Goku to stop me in my tracks again. I let Bojack take some of the hits here just because he's really not needed anymore. I try to switch, and then he, Goku does his one little lock thing. He goes for his ult. I think this might be where we actually lose Bojack. Lay down. Because he gets the ult off. And yes, Bojack is down, so now it's back to a 2v2. I've got Broly in. I try to go for a blast, but he obviously guesses. He's doing some damage with his Goku. He goes for the Rise and Rush, and I switch into Garlic Jr. because even though Garlic Jr. is type disadvantage, he does have that one thing called Endurance. I didn't guess him, so then he goes and hits me with, his Rise and Rush is successful. And I believe once I get this, I also pop Garlic Jr.'s main ability to get some more health. There we go. Alright, so now I pull back. Obviously, he's not switching because he knows he has a type advantage right now, so I had to make sure I got those hits off on him. And now I'm just going in. I go for tap attacks on accident because that happens quite a bit. I end up hitting tap attacks without trying to. And then Broly versus Mini GT Goku. So I had to win this clash or it was going to be over for. Luckily, he did terrible during the clash. So I was able to pick up the dub here. And I keep going in, just doing some hits. Obviously, I'm just going with Broly because there's nothing much else I can really do with 3 blue cards. So I go in and I hit this blue card right here. I think it popped. No, I thought it was going to pop his endurance. Maybe that one's not the one that has endurance. So then it's up to Garlic Jr. here. I switched into him because since he was type disadvantage, he was the unit that I could sack off a little bit easier. Still with all these blue cards going in as well. He backflips out the way. I'm able to hit the green card because of blast armor. And then I just go in and I hit the blue card here. I don't think it... No, it does kill. It definitely kills. Yes. And Garlic Jr. with the victory here. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, next up we're just going up against an all-UI Goku team. So obviously I brought Jice, Burter, Raccoon, and Raditz. I don't really do this team too often because I really do like Captain Ginyu's revive ability. But I felt like for this battle, these 3 were just the best to go with. Obviously, the UI Goku, everybody's favorite, you know, definitely nobody just doesn't like him. I put in Burter because obviously he was type advantage. I switched over to Raditz because I felt like they were taking a lot of damage. And I felt like Raditz was also one of the ones that I could let go a little bit easier. So Raccoon comes in because obviously he's using the purple UI Goku, so he wanted to get some element advantage. And also Raccoon is real good at eating those hits because he's a defensive type. So I charge up a little bit, I throw a singular blast, try to get him to jump, but he doesn't fall for it. And then I go immediately after getting out of the way of his attack. He goes back into red UI Goku because obviously he wants to have type advantage and doesn't want to lose his boy. Then I go over to Burter, type advantage. And then I go again instantly. And then I go for the blue card to try to do damage, but he also switches to yellow, that way so it doesn't take that much. I switch over to Raditz because now type advantage. I'm able to get out of the way again. He jumps, but I miss him because he goes twice. And then Raditz starts taking some hits here. Obviously, he's not doing too much damage. He switches over to purple, so then I go back to Raccoon to eat some more of these hits again. Because like we've said before, you know, defensive type. Send in some blasts, he's able to get out of the way. Switches back into red UI, and I made the mistake of not being able to go over in time. Burter's not going to take too much damage. He charges up, goes for the blast, and he misses. I do the green card just to get some health and also get another card. He doesn't jump out of the way. I thought he was going to move, but he didn't. So then I just go in and start raining down the blast cards with Burter. He goes to the yellow UI Goku, so I switch back over to Raditz. And he goes back to the purple because he just keeps, you know, we keep going back and forth between type advantage. This time he does get out of the way as I go with Raccoon, and he's just going to try to get some hits off. He goes for the Rise and Rush because obviously Raccoon is the tankiest guy on the team. His UI Goku's not doing too much damage. We didn't guess him, but I believe Raccoon lived to this. I don't think he killed. If Raccoon does die, I'll be more surprised than anything. Because he's not even in the yellow. Yeah, Raccoon survived. Not with a lot of health, though. So then I pop the green card to get him some more health as we wait to be able to switch back in. We get out of the way. He jumps in, and I go for some attack. I go to Burter, and then he just goes right to UI. So then I get out of the way, right? Yep. Hit the blue card on him, and I get his yellow UI Goku out of here finally because I was tired of dealing with him. So now it's back to where it's Burter versus this UI Goku, but he obviously gets the hits off. He's doing a little bit of damage. Burter not being able to tank too well. I hate that this dude's able to hit you just for free. His unique gauge is truly dumb. Alright, and then Burter goes in and gets the hits off. He switches back over to his purple UI. I go into Raccoon. And I believe this is where his purple UI is done for. Yep. And then I switch back over to Raditz because there's no point in losing Raccoon. He jumps out of the way, and then I hit him with Raditz's best move. So now we're about to do this right here. Okay, we popped his endurance. I forgot that he had that. And then we're both just standing here. I think that I was standing there because I thought the battle was over. And then I go for the blue card and this is where it ends him. So, yeah, like I stood there for a sec. He definitely could have hit me if he wanted to, because I believe thinking the battle was over whenever I did that. Alright guys, here's another battle with my Frieza Force team with Raditz on, Raccoon, and Ginyu. Alright, so literally in this team we're going against here, I think we're just going against the Saiyan team. Obviously Giblet, he has the Revival UI, and then he has the Duo Bros. This was back before, you know, or I don't know what you'd call them, the Broly Duo, back before they had a Zenkai. I think this is whenever they very first got their unique equip, so a whole bunch of people were using them again. But obviously when I was using Raditz, I almost got him out of here, because Raditz does additional damage to, I think, Sun Family characters, or he either does additional damage to Sun Family or regeneration in Sun Family. I know that he gets a buff against the two of them, I think. Obviously Ginyu's not eating the hits here, because Giblet is, I believe, is he still red or is he dark? I think he's red. Okay, now he's dark, so now everybody's weak to him. But obviously with Ginyu here, I'm going to still try to put in some damage. This was back around the time Giblet very first came out, so a lot of people are still using him, which kind of sucks that he kind of fell off as hard as he did. I feel like he was a really cool character, but I guess content creators like Playboxing him didn't think so. So we got the Duo Bros out of here. He's obviously using a UI Revival Goku. I go for taps to stop him from doing his attack. I go for Ginyu so I can get out of the way, and then I pop the green card here. I think he jumps to the side. Yes, he does, so I'm able to go in and start getting hits. Captain Ginyu obviously doing a lot of damage. Giblet is still dark on the back end, so still not doing the biggest of damage. And I tap attack to get him out of here. So now all he has left is Revival Goku. I go to Raccoon here just to get my Vanish back, and then I go in and start getting attacks off. And then he forfeited, so that left me with the W. Alright, so I'm trying not to talk when they're talking. This is a fusion-based team, as you guys can tell. So they're using Gogeta, and Vegito. So this is before, trying to think. This is before, obviously, Zenkai Gogeta. He obviously beats us when it comes to the attack. Jeice is Jeice and Burger do not eat hits really well, even with the element advantage. Like I know I've said this before. Like they do decent damage, but they don't eat or put up big numbers like a lot of other characters do. But I get it. Like Burger has a thing where like he gets his Vanish back, and they can't make all the Ginyu Force members busted, so I understand. I go to Burger to get type advantage here. I send Blast in. He had a green card. It was so obvious. At the time, I was like, what is he doing? But now I know that people just do that just so they can try to get advantage. He jumps over, and I start hitting him with Burger, and I got my Vanish back. He goes to Gogeta, because everybody knows Gogeta is my absolute favorite character of all time. SSJ4 needs to be Zenkai'd immediately. Now, as you can see, even the way that I'm playing, I was just trying to wait for my rush to be available, because I didn't want to deal with the gauge. I've learned that you just got to deal with it. Like, whether you get the Rising Rush on him or not, like, there's nothing you can do about it. Just the gauge is going to be the gauge. And this is back before Vegeta was a thing. So Gogeta was still, Majin Vegeta was a thing. So Gogeta was still running rampant. So I'm trying to get him out of here. Obviously, I hit the blue card because I wanted to go with what I thought wasn't obvious. And I believe we get him out of here, right? Nope, he guessed it, which sucks. But it is what it is. And I got to deal with this stupid gauge. I don't know what I was waiting for or what I thought was going to happen. Because literally the minute that I hit him, it's over. Unless I can get this and like get tap attack. I think I sent a single key blast at him. Yeah, and that's how you get him out of here. Alright, now we're back to Burger going against Vegito. I think we're able to get out of the way of this because we still got the exclamation mark. Yes, he jumps to the side, and I start going in with my hits. He's going to go to Gogeta, well, the Duo is what we'll call him. And he forfeited as well. So, and I obviously went to Raditz because that's who's on the win screen. Alright, going against a movies team. So obviously Turles is a unit now whenever we were doing this. I don't know if I've versed Turles before in previous videos because it's been a minute. But this was, I actually have Turles now and I use him a bit as well. But I don't really know. I think he was doing fusions with Turles in the leader slot. I could be completely wrong though. And obviously I had to deal with this guy. So then I switched to Jeice. Obviously we're using the full Ginyu Force now. I don't know what I was. Oh yeah, I did switch a burner. I thought that I went to Ginyu. I was about to say, why did I go to Ginyu? And then here we go, not really doing that big of damage. I go into Ginyu because I feel like maybe he can hit the hits better. Well, eat the hits better, I mean. And then I could do this. And obviously he's going to heal up because we got his gauge full, so I didn't really do anything. Green card, obviously. I don't know why I did a green card there. I feel like that was the stupidest move I could have done because then I went to scoot in as well. And I'm obviously not winning. I am winning that clash, okay. I'm still trying to do damage with Ginyu because obviously that's how you really get him. Bro, I don't know why this dude kept going for green cards. I'm not going to lie. Like, he was not doing it the way you're supposed to. Go Tinks with the cover change. And then I change back over to Birder so we can get some damage in. Obviously, a lot of our cards are locked. Hit the green card because it unlocked the cards. And then I just start going and trying to do hits again. Now, obviously, Birder's not doing that much damage. It's kind of crazy considering he's going against a Gotinks. But maybe Gotinks is like taking neutral damage. I think he is. I think I can tell because he didn't have the down arrow. So now I've got Jice here because I was trying to get some cards in. And I think that I lost Jice here. I think Gotinks actually took a Jice out, but I didn't want to switch because yeah, I can already see the KO in my editing because I didn't want to lose anybody else. Alright, so at this point I was like, ah, fuck. I was like, I'm gonna lose because I literally lost my best unit. Going in for the hits here. I just keep going in. Alright, and then obviously Gogeta comes in and just ends it for us. Popping green cards because obviously I want to get cards and buffs. He jumps out of the way and then I go to Rise and Rush him. As you guys can tell, I just love to Rise and Rush Gogeta. I didn't want to deal with the gauges back then whenever he was running around. I got it, so then I got his Gogeta out of here, which kind of evened the playing field. With him out of here, it was a much more even battle. Had to get out of the way. I literally don't know why I waited so long. I thought that he might have jumped, and then we also got fainted. I don't know why he Rise and Rushed to Ginyu. Like, he could have saved his rush, and then he could have just, like, regularly, like, rushed whenever I revived. And also, that's another reason why I shouldn't have done that. So then I go in because he jumps out of the way. Obviously, Captain Ginyu gets life back as you land hits on the opponents. And then I'm like, well, time to go to Goldo. Yep, and there it is. And now he gets out of the way. I go for tap attacks to stop him, and then I go for the blue card, right? Yep, because Goldo gets blast armor with his blue card. And I was just struggling to do anything. Obviously, him popping his green cards is not what I like to see. Switched over to Raccoon so I could get some health and also, you know, this normal stuff. I think I might have lost Raccoon here. This was back whenever Turles was still in the buff category, so yeah, we lost him. So now it's literally a lone Ginyu versus Turles, Gotinks, and like I said, this battle was a scary one for sure. Alright, gotta love to see that. Hey, I was able to hit blast cards, but if Gotinks would have had blast armor, Ginyu would have been done for. Obviously, this dude was lagging some, that's why I'm not jumping over a whole bunch. And I did hate that when I was playing because it's like, it's hard to do anything whenever you don't jump over. Because Captain Ginyu doesn't respawn cards when you don't jump over and all that good stuff. Now, we still have Ginyu with his revival, and this dude still has his comeback with Turles. But he's obviously going to be able to pop our revival first. Alright, now Ginyu is transforming over to Goku. And then here we go, the battle of the century. Revival Ginyu versus Turles. So literally, Turles hasn't had his revival popped yet, and that's what we're going for here. Ginyu's really good when he gets the ball rolling. I understand why he was a top tier unit whenever he came out. I mean, just look at what he's doing. He's putting up the numbers that you like to see. And I believe I popped the blue card here just to, you know, seal his fate. Now, it's not good versus his comeback whenever you're a lone unit because you literally don't have, and this is like what I'm talking about, we don't have anything. And I think this dude actually messed up. Like, he literally could have ended it here. He went for a single tap, and he went for it again, and it didn't kill. So then I went for, and if he would have went for Tapster, I think it would have been over. But literally, here's where things were, you know, coming down to the final straw. So I'm popping green cards because I'm like, I want to get more key and draw more cards. Popping another one here. And then Captain Ginyu has the fast card redraw speed. So, literally, that's how you were able to win this. And then I just went for the final bam and got him out of here. Alright, next battle here, we're going against, I guess this would be Vegeta Clan is what you'd classify this as. So, literally, didn't start out too hot. We had Dice starting off against Sort of Hope Trunks, which I don't even think that guy was Zenkai. Oh, and this Vegeta wasn't Zenkai either. Yeah, I remember versing this guy. None of his units were up to par. So I think this dude actually ends up a DCing as well, but I mean, like, I'm not 100% sure. So he's trying to do some sort of damage with his team. But like I said, I'm not even sure what it is. I'll just say Vegeta Clan just because. So then I have Ginyu in here, obviously popping the green cards, because why not? It gets you another card, and everybody loves Captain Ginyu, right? Alright, so then this dude just started meleeing on me. And then I switch into Birder. I guess he was out of Vanish, right? Like, I guess that'd be the only reason why he was playing like that. And then Birder here with the blue card is what I'm going to hit. He switches over, that way so he's type advantage, so I don't do a whole bunch here. And then I switch back over to, you know, Jice, just that way so I don't have a disadvantage. But then he switches over to Majin Vegeta. Here he goes with the transformation. Throw the Gushing Ball, he jumps out of the way. Or Crusher Ball, I don't know what it's called. Going in with Jice so I can get back over into Birder so I can get some type and neutrality here. I switch it up, and he goes back into Sword of Hope Trunks, and I lose all my keys. So then I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, do this, even though this was the bad idea because he has endurance. Like, it was not good for, I did it because I was like, oh, I just gotta get somebody out of here. Yeah, no, it doesn't get him out of here because he has endurance. Bam. Both Raditz and Ginyu kicking him, and then Jice and Birder just going for super common attack, I guess. Alright. Pops his endurance. I was like, wait, he has endurance? I remember, because like I said, this is before I had versed a whole bunch of him. Getting out of the way while he has Vegeta in. Obviously, type advantage here. He's probably going to try to switch into the Goku, let's be honest, because then he would add type neutrality. He switches out because he doesn't want to lose them. I'm like, alright, let's bring Raditz in here. Let's get the boy Raditz in for some damage. He's obviously not doing the most damage against this Majin Vegeta, but also that Majin Vegeta is very old. So I pop the key, and then, yeah, the blast, and I do this to get him out of here. Raditz with his revenge for them not reviving him with the Dragon Ball. Alright, swap back over to Birder, that way so we can, like I said, have type and neutrality instead of being type disadvantage. Popping the green card here. I believe I jumped out of the way. Oh no, I went for the blue card because, yeah, it gives him blast armor. Alright, his unit's out of here. And then I go into Jice, that way so I can try to get Jice some, you know, show him off here a little bit. He jumped out of the way once, and that was the end for him. And then we ended him off. So, that was that right there. Alright, going into the next, it looks like we got Fusion Warriors here is what I'd call this, because I'm pretty sure Super Baby 2 is a Fusion unit, because he's merged with Vegeta. He's obviously using I'm not going to call them the Blue Bros. Raccoon with the cover change, and then we go right in, right? Nope, because we knew that he was going to switch. That time we weren't so lucky. He wasn't able to hit us. He went after we did the first jump and he missed. So then Raccoon gets to kind of go ham here for a minute. But then I go to Raditz, obviously, to do more damage. But it didn't matter because we lost everything right off the get-go. Switch over to Burger, right? Nope, I do tap attacks. And then I switch to Burger and we get our Vanish back. He goes for a blue card, I get out of the way. I pop the green here. He jumps and then I go for the attack. Alright, so obviously trying to do the big boy damage here. I go over to Raditz to do some damage. Pop his main ability here. And then I just go for it. I'm like, somebody's got to die here. I don't even think this ended up killing them. I think I only did it because I was afraid Super Baby 2 was going to come in. Oh no, I'm wrong. It actually did kill. And then he goes into these guys, so I switch over to Raccoon, obviously for the defense. But I think I was able to swap over to Goldo because I was like, well, we got to get that green unit in there, right? Nope, we actually don't have the gauge filled yet. Match his blast, get out of the way. And then I just go in for the strike. Now here comes Goldo, right? Yep, here he comes. Green is advantage type. Alright, we're obviously not even really doing that much damage. I think I went in for the blue card. Super Baby 2 comes in. Who did I stop to? Raditz, right? Yeah, my boy Raditz, because we got to be able to get some of that damage. Alright, so then we're going in for Super Baby 2. We get him out of here. Alright, he goes in with Vegito. And literally, I think Goldo paralyzed him, and you could tell he was just upset because he got paralyzed and he could not capitalize. Alright, next battle looks like we got, I guess we would call this God T / fusions. God Goku's obviously not a fusion, but alright. Now, I got Ginyu here going in doing some good damage. Gogeta gets out of the way. Well, Gogeta doesn't get out of the way. He comes in and saves. 2 green cards isn't really optimal, but there's not really much you can do about it. I popped the blue card because obviously for, I can't even think of it, like blast armor. Now I pop the other green card here. He goes into Vegito, and then I go in with Jice. And Burger, come in here and do some damage. There we go. And then he goes back into God Goku, because obviously he was getting scared, right? He just didn't want to take all that damage. I send in Raditz because I know that he gets cards whenever you don't have any. And then he sends in his Gogeta. I send in Captain Ginyu to eat the hits from Gogeta here. Because obviously, since Ginyu's the only revival unit, that's why I sent him in. Obviously, I'm not just going to try to pop his revival right out the get-go. But I feel like, you know, I mean, there's a chance that he'll get it even if he doesn't do anything. But even though it's a slim chance. But it's happened before. Alright, Ginyu obviously not able to do anything because, you know, popping Gogeta's main, he lost all of our cards. But then I got the blue here. And bam. Alright. Yeah, and I just floated over a little bit to get my Vanish back. And then his Gogeta just eats the hits here. Alright. Going in for another green card so we can draw another card here. 2 blast cards. His Disrupt is popped. And then here we are. Okay, and since he popped a singular, he popped his main. And I remember when I did this, I was like, oh no, I can't get out of the way. Even though I really wanted to. Alright, and Ginyu almost was dead there, but then I was able to go in, and I think we finish off Gogeta here. Nope, he sends in Vegito Blue. But it's okay, we've got Burger on the back end to eat these, right? Well, it doesn't matter, because then he went right for a blast. He was like, I'm not even going to jump. And we were able to get out of the way of that. So I went for the blue. I don't know why I went for the blue, honestly, but I guess it was good that I did, because he jumped out of the way of it. And then I just went straight for the rush because I was like, we got to get Vegito Blue out of here. Obviously, and he didn't match us, so we were able to get him out of here. So now all you had left was God Goku and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Which Gogeta is already almost dead, so it really doesn't matter for him. 6 mil. Alright, here comes God Goku. Obviously, I couldn't do anything there because I don't know what this dude was doing. Like, there's a lot of, he did that a whole, I don't know if he was out of cards or what, but I don't remember Raditz ever making people lose cards. I mean, if he does, I definitely didn't know about the ability, that's for sure. Seeing some damage, pop the green card here to get another blast card, and then pop it, and he's gone. Now, like I said, Gogeta here is literally almost dead, so I popped Raditz's main, just to get him out of here. I don't know what he was going for. I guess he might have been trying to go for a tackle or something, but it did not work out for him. Alright. Next up, we've literally got Hybrid Saiyans. Tilly, knock it off. We've got Hybrid Saiyans here with Ultra Gohan starting it off. You know, this is back with, like I said before, Beast Gohan and Ultra Majin Vegeta, so Ultra Gohan is still one of them units. This is my movies team that we're using here. I wasn't able to tap attack when he went for the green card. We got Garlic Jr., Dies, and Broly. And it's because this dude was using mono green, so pretty easy to take out here, honestly, with Garlic Jr. But this dude just kept cover changing. He was ready. He was ready for everything I threw at him. And I just let Garlic Jr. take those hits since he's a defense. But since he went for blast, I went to Dies. Try to throw a blast. He gets out of the way. And this dude was patient as well because he let me jump over. Now this dude was by no means easy. As you can see, he's kind of roughing me up. Jeez Louise, man. You gotta love it, right? Like I said, since I had just letting the purples take hits here because I didn't feel like Broly could really do anything. But then here's where I got to throw him Broly because that Trunks is type advantage now. Yes. Alright. Broly's just having to eat the hits here. This man is having free reign here for a sec. I really want that kid Gohan Zenkai. I have him, but I don't have him enough stars. Alright, so now I think I'm finally able to get some hits in here, right? Yes. I believe I leave Broly in for a sec, right? Nope, I throw in Garlic Jr. because I wasn't about to eat that Broly because I can tell you now what it took him out. Alright, obviously not doing too well in this battle. This dude is kind of showing me who's boss. And, you know, I'm finally able to get out of the way. Then I'm finally able to get some hits with guys. Since he switched back in, I didn't go to Broly because I'm able to do damage here. I believe I popped Dai's main ability, right? Yes, and I go for this blast card here. And then I go for his ult, which is going to get... Nope, I didn't even get to go for it because I lost Ki. He hits Garlic Jr. out of the way again. That time he didn't do as much damage, and I was like, okay, it's time for Garlic Jr. to transform here. We got to get that endurance, and we got to get all these cards. Bad thing about Garlic Jr. getting all strike cards is that Gohan loves to eat strike cards for breakfast. Alright, now since Garlic Jr. is transformed, though, this Ultimate Gohan is not doing any damage, so he switches into the Trunks here. Which even that Trunks isn't doing a lot of damage, but I think that that's an extreme type. I could be wrong, but I think that that's what it is. Alright, I don't know why he switched back into Ultimate Gohan. I mean, Kid Gohan here. It's kind of crazy that he kept doing that. Go for the strike, he gets out of the way, and then I go for blast. I think I go for the blue card here to pop his revival, but that ain't happening because he throws back in Ultimate Gohan, but he was not stopping Garlic Jr.'s blue card. Charging up here, I go for the green to get more blast armor. I mean, even though he already has blast armor, I don't know why I'm saying more. Can't really go for the strike, so I keep trying to like cancel them out because obviously that Gohan is not going to let me do strike cards. Alright, so I'm just trying to guess what he's doing here for the Rise and Rush. I guessed blast, and I guessed wrong. He did strike. Now, I think that Garlic Jr. doesn't die here because obviously he has endurance unless this Gohan nullifies it, but I don't think he does. Yep, he does not. And then I pop Garlic Jr.'s main ability to get more health. Alright. This dude is probably regretting running mono green, so... Alright. So now his revival unit is out, and well, you know, he's lost his revival, but the unit is still here. He changes over to Trunks, which he popped the blue card. I don't know why he went into Gohan unless it was to get cards or something. Not really the smartest play ever, but... Okay, he goes back in here so we can get those mono greens, but we've already established this Gohan is not going to do a lot to Garlic Jr. Garlic Jr. is just the one taking all the hits here, man. He's having to take all the damage from everybody. Because Dies is a good unit, but he doesn't tank as well as Garlic Jr. does. And then I finally switched over to Dies because I was like, alright, let's get this guy in here to try to do something. That Gohan made us lose all of our cards by popping his ability, but it's okay, we're getting our cards back quick. Went for the green card to draw a new hand. I didn't use Dies a whole bunch whenever I was in this fight, so like I was like, you know, let's every other unit that I use that you pop their green card, they just get buffs. They don't really like draw a whole new hand. I was getting that Gohan out of here. I didn't want to have to deal with him. I switched back into Garlic Jr. He's in trunk, so he's going to take a little bit more damage. Broly's still on the back end. Here he comes. Like I said, he was just kind of doing his thing, waiting for the time to shine. Even though he's taking some damage, because all my units are on the bench right now at the timer. He does tap attacks, not sure why. Oh, and then there we go. Then I was able to get Broly up like that. And then instead of transforming, I just go for the rush. Alright, let's see if he guesses my rush, right? I didn't guess his, and he didn't guess mine either. Alright, so we're about to get his, I think this is an EX unit out of here. I'm pretty sure they're an EX. Alright. 6.398 mil. That, you know, he does good. No, that wasn't the extreme. That was the Gohan. What am I talking about? Then I transformed with Broly because I was like, you know what? Let's just LF this guy. But I don't even think we got the LF him. I believe, yeah, no, there's not going to be an LF here. Broly's just going to destroy these guys with 3 cards, I believe. Bam, gone. Alright guys, now here goes the favorite, you know, Majin Vegeta. This was around the time that he had finally came out and he was running rampant in PvP. All-Star Majin Vegeta, but then I don't know why this dude had Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. Not gonna lie, that Ultra Super Saiyan Goku has like cool, you know, art, but he has not been viable for a very long time. But hey, I'm not gonna judge the units people want to use. I'm using my movies team with Bojack here. Obviously, free-to-play Bojack was one of the units that I used a whole bunch whenever I very first got him. And I believe he was also still on the ability bonus whenever I was doing these battles. Alright, Gogeta popping his ability. So then I'm just going in with Bojack again. And yeah, that Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, well, he actually saved him. He was like, no, you're not taking out my favorite unit. I have to let Bojack eat this because Garlic Jr. would have got one shot by it. And this was back whenever I think that Majin Vegeta just got out of the ability bonus. I don't know why. I wish that I was not popping Broly's ability before his gauge was full. I still hate that I was doing that. I was able to get out of the way. Obviously, Broly here was still in the feature bonus whenever this Broly came out. No, I mean, no, I don't think he was. I think, by the time that Majin Vegeta came out, Broly was out of the ability bonus. So then I'm just trying to do hits here. I'm trying to get that guy out of here. But right when I was about to do my move, he locked my blue card. So then I go into Garlic Jr. here because I'm like, if anybody's going to eat these hits from SSJ4 Gogeta, it's going to be Garlic Jr. We're just jumping around playing Ring Around the Rose or Eat the Rosie. But then I was like, yep, let's just rush him. Let's just rush him and get him out of here. But the question is, did he guess or did he not guess? I'm going to guess that he probably, well, he didn't guess. So get Gogeta out of here. Hey, babe, get him. He's getting the wires. Oh. Sorry, guys. I thought Gatsby was getting the wires of the TV or something. So now that we've literally got Gogeta out of here, it's just down to Majin Vegeta. But he's a very scary unit, so it doesn't matter. Oh, man. He hit the blue card. Is Garlic Jr. out of here? No, because even as a purple, Garlic Jr. can eat hits like nobody's business. I go for the green, and I actually hit it. I didn't think I was going to. I don't remember. Alright, then I go to Broly, right? Because he's got to do some damage. Pop his endurance. And I can't do anything because he made me drop my strike card, and he also has my main ability locked. And then he goes for the blue card here, but Broly is, he's eating that well because he's a red unit. I hit him with the strike here. Was I able to get the... No, I just went for tap attacks. I was like, I'm not about to try to... I should have LF'd that guy for using that Majin Vegeta. Alright, looks like here we're going against... I don't even know what this team would be called. Saiyans, I'm just going to call it because this team makes no sense. Dude literally pops his green card. So he's going against my movies team and he's doing damage because obviously that Goku was blue and Broly was red. Alright, Garlic Jr. Wilson, go lay down. Garlic Jr. eating some hits for me. He goes into Majin Vegeta. He goes, yep, and then I'm just trying to get some hits off. He vanishes out of the way. I change into Bojack because obviously Garlic Jr. was not going to be able to handle Majin Vegeta long, as Bojack himself is not able to handle Majin Vegeta long. I think I go, yep, into Broly just so I can get some hits here. And watch me transform for the gauge. How did I know? Oh, because I do it all the time. because this was before I was very smart with using Broly. Alright, so then we're just getting hits off against Goku and Bardock here. We got to change out because he ran out of ki. Garlic Jr., since he has no gauge, we can transform whenever he's ready. I think we're about to pop these guys indestructible unless he goes into Majin Vegeta. Are we going to pop the indestructible? Yes, we do. But I know that I have to wait. I can't just keep attacking. And then I go in because he popped his green card from long distance. And he waited long enough that Garlic Jr. lost his cover nullification. I was going to wait for Broly, but I was like, I better not. And then I do switch into Broly after, because I don't want to lose Bojack yet. He hasn't even popped his ability. And Bojack can still be useful. Broly is not tanking the hits too well. He goes for his ultimate, and I believe this is where we actually lose LF Broly, because he does, you know, he goes, no, we actually did not lose Broly, so I popped his main ability. Going for the green card. I don't know what he was about to do, but whatever it was, it didn't work. I'm going for the blue, because I'm like, we got to do something to Majin Vegeta here, even though it did not kill. I don't know what he was doing, but I just keep popping blue cards here with Broly. And that one actually killed him. Holy cow. And then Bojack is gone for good. So now it's down to Garlic Jr. and Broly. And I'm still very surprised that Broly took out Majin Vegeta with that blue card. I was not expecting that. Garlic Jr. here is absorbing those hits. He's like, scrumptious. He's not taking any damage from it. Until they did this right here. Alright. So, alright. Obviously, I lost the Rise and Rush here, but Garlic Jr. is not going to die to this. He's too much of a buff tank. Oh, I mean, he would have if he didn't have Endurance, actually. But Endurance, and then popping his life here, he came back even stronger than ever. These guys have already lost their Indestructible, so that right there was an easy taken. And then we just got to get rid of this Goku right here, which he is, he's not going to go down without a fight, that's for sure. He's doing some good damage to Goku, but he still has Revival as well, so. Alright. Broly might not actually, oh no, he did make it. I guess this guy just ran out of cards. Broly was doing good damage, but this Goku still had the Revival, so we'll see if Broly can do anything, or do I go to Garlic Jr.? I go right to Garlic Jr. because I knew that Broly was not going to last. He goes for his blue card here, but it didn't do a lot to Garlic Jr. Dude's able to just get out of the way of every move though, right? Popping that green card isn't going to do anything, Buster. And then I let Garlic Jr. take some more hits here. I switched to Broly because I thought that he could cover change, but nope. And I thought we were going to lose Broly here, but nope, we did not. And then I go in and I just start getting the hits on him. He wasn't ready for Broly with those big hands to take him down. Alright. Next team is, I don't even know what team this is, honestly. Powerful opponent or something, I would just have to guess. But then again, that wouldn't make any sense because Piccolo's not evil with neither is Goten. I remember this team though. He was not very tough. He didn't have good equipment, but you know, he ain't a bot, so he can be shown in the videos. Actually, I think this dude actually did a really good job, if I'm not mistaken. That's actually one of the reasons why I recorded it, because even without equipment, he was still putting up some numbers. Broly here, cover change. I go for the blast, miss. Piccolo gets in, and then he just starts getting handed the hands by Broly. And this Piccolo's going to end up, you know, popping into Orange Piccolo a lot sooner than he wanted to. Unlike the superhero movie, his first form was not worthy. Alright, now he's transformed. Will he do any better? And I do believe that I had Broly's gauge up, so, you know, I actually played correctly there. Did the green card, and because he was trying to go for something, I was able to pop it before he was able to hit. And then Orange Piccolo here. A very short life in the ring. Broly just two-carded him and he was done for. Alright, here's Gotenks, everybody's favorite, making me drop cards while getting his Vanish, even though he didn't vanish yet. So a waste of a green. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a waste, actually. He did make me drop my cards. Alright. I throw Bojack in because I'm like, hey, Bojack is a blue unit. Gotenks is a red unit. What's 2 plus 2 equal? 24. So, Oh. 2 plus 2 is not 6. Alright, and Blue Bojack over here is obviously taking some damage from Gotinks. And this dude literally had his Vanish as well. And he hit the Rising Rush. Bojack was not ready for... Hey, stop that! Bojack was not ready for red Gotinks. Bojack didn't even hit Gotinks once. Sadly, I love Bojack, but this was not the battle for him. Alright. Then we got Broly back in here, everybody knows Broly's goated. Garlic Jr. transforming here. He's got them purple pants on with the orange band to show he is the true god of destruction. Alright, Broly is doing not good damage here because obviously Garlic Jr. is probably one of the best defensive units we had in a long time up to this point. Alright, so then we're still going in trying to do damage here. And I'm able to hit the blast card here, right? Yep. But not able to pop his, whatever. I go for the main ability so I can pop his blue card here and start his gauge over. Alright, let's see what happens. So Guard Jr.'s telling him that I told you he'll never die. Not able to hit the blue card here. And his Garlic Jr. is actually doing some pretty good damage against my Broly, so... Alright, I throw in Garlic Jr. because I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's fight Garlic Jr. with Garlic Jr. After he pops his blue card here, I'm like, alright, time to transform. Alright. Now the Guard Jr.'s in his transformation, it's time to fight. He tries to go for, I think that's the green card, but he misses, so I'm able to go in and just get the strikes here. Sometimes I go for the strikes right off the bat, other times I don't. That's just the way that I play. Gotinks comes in to get the cover change. And he's also able to hit that because I had no Vanish. I had some Vanish, just not enough to get out of the way. Alright, and then I pop the blast card here. I'm going to get out of the way of that. I don't know what he was trying to do with that, but hey. Broly gets some key on entry, but we can't do anything there. And now it's back to Guard Jr. And like I said, Broly can't really eat those hits from him that well, so... I'm waiting for my Guard Jr. to be able to come back in so we can absorb those hits like the Sponge Guard Jr. is. He also dropped comboed, which was a surprise, but hey, it happens. And I'm like, I just got to get this guy out of here somehow. I still haven't popped his Endurance, that's why I didn't go for the Rush. I popped the green card here because I think we get some cards. Yep. That pops Gotink's Endurance. Then I go back to Broly, right? No, I actually popped Guard Jr.'s main ability. That's a surprise. Usually I don't pop it until his first thing of health is gone. But I know why I did it here is to get Gotinks out of here. I go back into Broly because I'm like, Broly, you got to put up some numbers, bud. He's finally starting to do some more damage to Garlic Jr. Which finally, I'm actually surprised. I was actually going to say that as a joke, but no, he actually did start doing more numbers. And then I go for the Rise and Rush because I was like, there ain't no way a tap attack is going to take out Garlic Jr. But if memory serves me correctly, this guy guesses, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Memory doesn't serve me right. I guess I'm getting old. Alright, and then Broly goes in for the final hit, and Garlic Jr. is out of here at 8.2 million damage. Alright, next team here, I've got my... Who are we versing? Who in the heck was that? Well, I don't know who this is, but I literally brought Nappa, Ginyu, and Raditz because, even I have the Nappa, and he'd been out for a while. I do like him, but he was just sitting on the team doing nothing. So I was like, you know what? This would be the time for him to come in and do some work. I'm not going to lie to you guys anymore because how low a star he is actually not on my team anymore. He does nothing for the Ginyu Force and barely does anything for Raditz when it comes to buffs. So he's no longer on the team anymore, but he was at this point because I thought that he buffed Frieza Force, but I was wrong. Alright, Ginyu going in. We got the Pycon's first life out of here quickly. And then let's see what happens here. Obviously, Gogeta's ready to fight. Did I pop the green card? Well, how did I know? Because I know. Didn't I go for the blue, right? Woo! Yep, because blast armor. I know that strategy all too well. They never expect it until they do and they get out of the way. But this guy was not one of those guys. I was able to get out of the way with Vanish, and then I go in some more for some hits. So I go into Nappa here. Nope, I'm not going to let Nappa shine at all. I'm like, Captain Ginyu is the best. Which he actually is. Alright, I throw in Raditz because he, like we've said before, he does more damage to Goku characters. And this Goku, you know, he had endurance. I popped the main ability, right? Yep, to get him out of here. It's over. And then, hey, I should remake the intro, right? That way with the bigger screens like how it is now in the fold. Alright, but now he's with Gogeta. He's actually, you know, hitting Raditz some. I go into Nappa to eat these hits, because since he's a purple, he'll eat them a little bit better than Raditz will. And, you know, Nappa is a revival character, just like Captain Ginyu. He goes in for the tackle. It's just ring around the rosy. He doesn't jump out of the way, which was a surprise to me. And then Nappa gets him out of here. Now he's got SSJ4 Gogeta here. What's going to happen? I go to Captain Ginyu, because I know Captain Ginyu will do more damage. Well, doesn't matter because he forfeited. Alright, now we're going against, I don't even know what this team is here, honestly. I would love to say that it's like Saiyans, but Bola is a hybrid Saiyan. Alright, so I've got the Ginyu Force with Raditz here, Raccoon, Captain Ginyu, and Raditz. And this dude, I hate versing this Goku because of his green card. Hits you from anywhere. But good thing is, literally, you know, I don't know. I don't even remember what I was going to say. There was a weird noise that was happening. Alright, Raccoon here, getting his blue card off to do some damage. Alright, and that did some good damage. I switch into Goldo because he had type advantage for a sec. Then Bardock came in. I do tab attacks because I'm not sure what this guy was doing. He goes into Bola to get type advantage. And I had to switch because I was like, there's no way I'm letting Goldo go down that easy. That blue card does so much damage. Vegeta does not play in that blue card. It's kind of sad that nobody uses her anymore. She was a good unit, I believe. But, you know, obviously every unit has a time where they're not good anymore. Captain Ginyu here, obviously just doing my moves. I could have hit the blue card there, but I didn't. So then I tried, well, not the blue card, the blast cards. And then Bola just doing big boy damage. Look at that. Even does good damage to Raditz. Like, nobody can say that's bad damage. I go on to Goldo for type advantage here. He goes into Bardock. He jumps. And then I'm just trying to do the damage here. Do I do the blue card right? Yes, I do. Alright. That Pop Star indestructible. Do I go into Raccoon? No, not yet, I don't. Yeah, the minute that she goes to attack is whenever I go to Raccoon. Now, she's still doing damage, even though Raccoon is a yellow type. Tried to go for the Rise and Rush here to get Raccoon out of here. Let's see if I guess or not. It's been a while. Nope, I don't guess, and I think that Raccoon actually gets out of here. Yep, poor Raccoon, bro. He deserves better. Alright, so then it's down to Raditz and Ginyu, and I'm still versing 3 units here. You know, obviously Raccoon did his job, but this was a very, like, uphill battle from here. I throw in Captain Ginyu because if he does die now, with Raccoon being and Goldo being out, it does make his revival chance go up, and they were doing so much damage. And obviously with that blue unit, I knew Raditz wouldn't have survived. Alright, Captain Ginyu gets his transformation off, and it's past 120 counts, so he also has the high card draw speed. Alright. Here we go, we're doing damage. Switches into Bola, who is a strike cover change. Captain Goku Ginyu was not ready. And then goes for a blue card right after, so I was like, I gotta throw in Raditz. Did big boy damage, I popped the green card, and I popped the main ability. Yes, I did. I knew it. Alright. Throwing blast cards, getting to the side, but still not doing anything because this guy is reading my plays like a book. And then he goes into the unit that is actually super effective against this Raditz. I do that to, you know, get him to jump, and I pop Raditz's main ability. I know it doesn't do a whole bunch here, but it should do enough, right? I got him down to half health. Swap back into Captain Goku Ginyu here to try to put up some numbers. And this, like I said, this dude is just guessing every play that I do. Every time I think I'm going to get the upper hand here, he was able to take advantage. Now, it is looking grim here because Captain Goku Ginyu is below the halfway point in health, which he does not get health back when he attacks like his first form does. Luckily, though, we've got the high card redraw speed and those green cards giving us some key. Yep, but this guy right here just literally, because he has cover change, tries to go for a blue, or takes too long, and then I'm able to, actually I think he tried to do a green, and then I'm able to actually almost get him out of here. But then he swaps back, over to Bardock because he knows Bardock is extensible. And he switches over to Bola because he thought I was going to go for a strike card to get the cover change. Oh man, Captain Ginyu Goku. Then I switch into Raditz because, since Ginyu had no more, he couldn't vanish. But I lost Raditz with one hit there because I was trying to play Ring Around the Rosie with the opponent. Things are getting scary here now because it's literally just Captain Ginyu Goku by himself. And then I also lost my freaking, whatever. But I don't know what this dude was doing. It's another case of bro must have felt bad for me and threw the game. I mean, honestly, I think that does happen, bro. You guys just might feel bad and just throw the game. And then I popped the blue card here, right? Because it's all I could do. It's all I had left. And his endurance was popped. I popped the green card here because I still have my Vanish. He jumps out of the way whenever I throw a singular card, and I'm like, alright, Captain Ginyu, we gotta do something here, bro. Dude started trying to, go in and, hit plays, and I'm just like, man. I still got my Vanish. I popped the blue card, he jumps out of the way. He pops his green, but I'm like, Rise and Rush time. He's probably, honestly, he might have been trying to even get the LF, which might have been, why he did what he did. And he didn't guess me, and I was breathing a sigh of relief when I was like, I got the W. Man, like I said, maybe he was trying to go for the Rise and Rush, and that was his downfall. Alright, here we go against Jazzy Canoes coming for you. This is in a battle that's 120 counts. Alright. I already know who's going to win this battle, because this was a battle that we did in McDonald's. I'm going to stop talking for these portions, and I'll just let you guys watch. There's no point in me commentating here, because I'll just start wigging out whenever I see I'm losing. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoy these two battles of Jasmine. Until next time, peace out, and have a good one.
This is where the fight ends. Another time, 200 times. Out of my way! Why don't we just end this? Is that all? That's a certain act. For you. Impossible! Try this one on for size! Back up! No more games! Take this! What I'd say playtime is over. Try this one on. It's over. Is that no way? Drop down.